I did it! I won! I beat the Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon! But I just downloaded a save file years ago, jumped to the final boss, defeated it, and I win! Now we get this! Pretty decent song. I'm gonna get a copyright strike. I'm gonna test this on my burner channel where I put all the dodgy crap I filmed, and it's not worth the risk of putting on my main channel that I'm not telling you about. Like, this feels like it'd be impactful, because like they both died. I think like these Spyro and Cinder are not the ones that go to Skylanders, but like distant descendants. Wanna know why? Simple. Because Malfour is implied to be the same Malfour. But then Malfour could be the sorcerer from that terrible DS game. So I think that Spyro and Cinder are just like reincarnations across the ages. The previous Triple Dragons Malfour referred to might have been Spyro Classic and Sorcerer. What is this song called? I mean, if I get a copyright claim, I'll know what this song is called. I have the challenge with learning how the game played. Because I'm not that for good at like combo-based games. Like I tried playing through Street Fighter Collection and random fighting game demos on my Switch and didn't go well. But unfortunately I have to learn very basic things in this to win. And I won. I cannot believe I won. Not a true victory against the trilogy, I just played the final level of a trilogy, without the rest of the trilogy. How long is this gonna last? Also, I wish they didn't, like, voice act Mark Hamill's voice, because I saw a little clip of it unmorphed, it sounded way much more like a real voice, and less like some edgy garbage. From this era of gaming. This sounds like when you play music loudly outside. I'm not truly satisfied till I've beaten all of these properly. I may have to buy the second one again because the copy I bought was used acceptable and sounded like it had scratches. There might just be a random slash that makes it unbeatable. So I'm gonna have to buy a new copy, but I'll get to that when I get to that. Again. Like, if there's a slash in the game, typically it would fuck up the game's ability to, like, actually launch. Why is it darker? What? Communications is weird. Are you kidding me? Good. All the families and friends for your loving support. We would never have made it without you. I had to play the original trilogy, or this trilogy. I just wanted to beat this final boss. Who is this and why should I care? Like...
Be welcome, friend. I have long been
I don't know the lore behind
A
this.
new age is beginning. With each new age, a worthy dragon is chosen to chronicle the many triumphs and failures of that age. This has
Like,
been my duty for many
is this character
years.
Spyro Classic and Skylanders? Like, if anything, it is regardless because of that Crash Bandicoot game about dimensions, specifically because Dimension 10 and the Skylanders Imaginators Crash level, I'll buy this at some point.
That is the question, isn't it? You see, each time a dragon dies, a new page is written in this book. I've done my best, but I can't seem to find any trace.
Not
of
quite
Spyro.
dead. Is any of that floating islands exist in this universe? But I think they're all vaguely connected. Like the sorcerer to Malfour, and then the floating islands to Skylands. But then, this Malfour to Skylanders Malfour. It's like the bullshit kind of connecting continuities, where you just half-ass it because you're not legally allowed to, like, connect it properly. But, like, I've seen this ending already, so I don't. But even if I hadn't, I wouldn't have, like, cared, really. What is this? Level bonus. Malfour's Lair. Level bonus is found. Nothing. Out of nothing. Cool. I'm gonna buy this on the Xbox and play it properly with the real controller. You want to save? Yes. Override that. My saves are the final one. I don't care. This is someone else's profile that I downloaded. I think from like a Reddit conversation. I think because I could not find a save out of this online. Okay, time to not touch this for another 6 years. Like, I'm not joking about that. I'm just gonna like ignore this game for another 6 years. Maybe beat a game in the original trilogy at some point, I don't know. Either way, I enjoyed, like, the final boss I played. All I remember is it being a bunch of invisible walls everywhere, and me just not really caring, me buying it out of obligation to play, like, a Spyro game, like, before I had to switch in the Reignited trilogy. Either way, this was a long time in the making, but I did it. I'm not fully satisfied, but like, I am kind of satisfied. Now I'm turning this off because we're in a heat wave and I don't want to fry the electronics. That really shows me how much time of footage I have left. Either way, goodbye. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I don't know. I mean, I bought Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. The ones that I don't know how to play beat-em-ups and fighting games because they're way too combo heavy and I don't like having to memorize a combo. If I'm gonna force myself to memorize something like that, I want it to be like something useful. Like college stuff. And no, school plays are more useless than combos in my opinion. Because combos let you play a game. School plays let you embarrass your parents with awful acting. Or where they're stereotyped as. Remember some weird school plays I was a part of? Barely like, one of them we dressed as plants, one of them we did like badly remade Peter Pan. In like elementary school, that's all I remember about them. Ugh. Either way, goodbye. It says I can record 54 minutes and 56 seconds. I'm not doing that.